the hottest one in my region. I used to plot on the game till I saw a game full of heathens.
Make control your livelihood. This is what I think the baby don't realize. When he started talking about that I'm the influence shit, I want all you rappers to shut the fuck up about that. None of you guys run shit. The baby, Meg Thee Stallion, even up to Drake, you guys are pawn on a chessboard. You guys are literally the byproduct of what the industry, and the industry is bigger than you. Drake ain't 50% of the industry. He's not even 10%. You are big to the fans. You're replaceable to the industry. So the moment I saw the baby talking about like he can't be like how y'all gonna blah blah blah, I'm the influence. Nigga, you are the influence because your label does playlisting for you, and that's why your songs are streamed this much. You're the influence because they tapped in with Instagram, and all them followers is basically, bro, like this whole celebrity shit is not just organic. If there was super organic followings, people would never fall off. And that's why with the people with a lot of organic followers, they never fall off. There's fluff with Nicki shit too. Her label buys and do all type of bullshit like every other label. But them barbs is real. Nicki's always gonna be Nicki because of them barbs. That's why I cultivate the chat niggas. Because they're gonna be fluff here, they're gonna be down periods here. But as long as you have your audience, you're gonna be good regardless. For the people who are looking at what the baby did, he's wrong. And I'm not going to get into what he is like. I'm not, when I say he's wrong, I'm not even analyzing what he said, even though I would not say those same statements. I'm analyzing it as he's a businessman and a performer. Why the fuck are you doing the most? You don't need to be catching yourself up in drama and this and third. It's not going to sell records. It's not going to help your brand. And at the end of the day, your brand is what matters. The baby realized he's not bigger than the system. He had to realize that because he thought he was for a second. When time comes to apologize, I always said about my apology. I never thought that Chrissy Teigen didn't wrong me more than I wronged her. Chrissy Teigen, and you know everybody's told me they're super protective of homosexuals, this and third. Chrissy Teigen put out a picture clowning me and trying to insinuate that I was gay and clowning that. It was not like, oh, we're accepting, it was clowning it. She then made tweets that was pretty much framing me to be corny and just weird. I had to hold that shit. When I finally responded, a lot of people didn't like it. Twitch suspended me because Everyday Struggle suspended me. Twitch didn't give a fuck. But they didn't want to be left in the dark or left alone when Complex suspended me. Complex was like, whatever. And I only say that to say, you're not bigger than what's going on. And if you think you are, don't align with businesses. I'm with Spotify at the moment. I like what they told me. Bro, you could be yourself. Just don't jump off the fucking mountain. You crack a couple jokes, some of them might be like, whatever. But if you come out and say you just hate the LGBTQ community, if you say you hate the Jews, you hate this, or blah, 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 we're getting you the fuck out of here. That's what it is. And that's what kind of like, I'm like, I look at people who are coming up and I'm like, bro, this is just the nature of shit, man. I see how y'all spamming some shit real quick. Huh? Wait, hold on. I can't see it. Somebody says, just don't be hateful. Laugh my ass off. It's pretty simple. That's bullshit. Yeah, I had really like a conversation with some people recently. And they were saying the same thing too. Bro, just don't be hateful. Bro, you're allowed to be hateful depending on who. You could preach, taunt, you could chant, you could pretty much encourage the death of people in impoverished communities who are minority. And that's hateful. Nobody cares. So Taekwondo Millie, when you say don't be hateful, when we're listening to Dirk's music, Meek's music, whoever made gangsta music, and they're talking about just killing people, that's not hateful? Oh, it's not hateful because it's not the community you care about. So don't say that don't be hateful. Just say do what you want. Don't diss my community. Because that's really what it is. Y'all don't give a fuck about what's actually being discussed. Y'all care about if y'all community is being offended. That's it.
I never was the type to read alone. Now it's me that write the lines you hear in every song. Inspire minds to develop and learn to teach his own. Mama constantly telling me leave the streets alone, but see the streets is why most